Well, the time is just gone 11 minutes past 9 as we continue with the broadcast right here on Salam Media this morning. And our neighbors, Salam Foundation, together with Colors of Hope, once again bringing to South Africa. We're talking about Dr. Basel Abuwarda, who is in South Africa. He arrived in South Africa. In fact, he was in Soweto yesterday, and a tour right across the entire country over the next week or so. And Alhamdulillah, we are honored. Last week, we spoke to Azarvadi, director at Salam Foundation, who gave us an overview as to what this tour entails. But Alhamdulillah, this morning, we're honored to have the pleasure of Dr. Basel Abu Warda with us this morning. Dr. Basel, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome and Jazakallah khairan so much for your time.
Alaikum salam rahmatullah wa barakatuh. And the honor is mine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Yes, we are obviously honored to have you in South Africa, and I'm sure you're looking forward to your tour in South Africa over the next week or so. And I've looked at your program, a very, very tight program, but a busy program. But Alhamdulillah, all of this for a good cause for the people of Palestine. And I see you are also the co-founder of the of the Save Gaza project and this is the reason why you are here in South Africa.
Exactly. First of all, I would like to thank Salam Foundation and Colors of Hope of inviting me here. And I am a part, or I am the founder, co-founder of Save Gaza Project. This is a foundation that established in Gaza 2014 after the war in 2014, in which in this organization we have made many projects to help the people of the Palestine, especially in Gaza. We made
Yes, I see.
this room.
Dr. Basel, we are losing you slightly because I see you are traveling, you are in a vehicle, so possibly there is a slight delay also in signal, but also we are losing some of the signal strength from time to time. Just, your impressions, because obviously you are now in South Africa, and from what you've just observed, I know it's still early days, you will be seeing a lot more over the next week, you will be visiting a lot more places, you will be meeting a lot more people. But just looking at South Africa in itself, your observation, and particularly looking at South Africa, which we know has been a very, very strong supporter of Palestine, the Palestinian people, and the Palestinian cause.
I'm very pleased of what I'm saying, of seeing there is support for Palestine. This is something that I've never expected. I know that South Africa is the only country that stands for us on the international code, and they are the only people who don't let us alone in the entire world. Every man back.
Yes, I think we're going to have to try and see what we can do. We are losing you quite badly. Perhaps, Dr. Basil, if we could just maybe disable your camera and just to save on bandwidth, hopefully we should get you on a clearer signal. You can continue, Dr. Basil.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
So I was saying that Sally country that just did not abandon us. Everyone abandoned us. Everyone, even our brothers, they turned their backs on us in fear. I'm very I'm very grateful for this. I'm also here not only to educate the people about the Palestine and the Palestinian situation in Gaza and the Gaza situation, but I'm also here to show my grateful for the people of South Africa. And until now, everywhere I went to, I have been welcomed warmly from the people, seeing a lot of supporters, and this is making me very pleased and happy. And I hope the
Yes.
people of Gaza would see that. And I will try to make these pictures and their voices arise to the Gaza.
Yes. Also, I think what is important to understand, and a few months ago, we at Salam Media had the opportunity of having Norwegian doctor, Dr. Mats Gilbert, who came out to South Africa, and you must be familiar with Dr. Mats Gilbert, and you obviously being a medical professional yourself. And at that point in time, we knew that the hospitals were under severe pressure with the bombing that had taken place, and I'm sure the situation is no different since then. More hospitals have actually been totally destroyed, dysfunctional as well. And this humanitarian catastrophe that is unfolding right now, the latest we see the brutality that is unfolding now in Rafah. And I'm sure that a large part of your message is going to be alerting to people to the latest situation, and also, more importantly, to inspire, to tell people how to get involved. And for us here in South Africa, not to stop in our campaign, not to stop in continuing to support the people of Palestine.
That's true. Dr. Matt Gilbert and I have been working together since almost 2012. I worked with him in 2012 and 2014 personally, and he was my professor in the university at 2008 as I was still a student. The time that you spoke with Dr. Gilbert, the Shifa Hospital was still running. Now, Al Shifa Hospital is the which is the biggest hospital in Gaza, is out of service. It has been evacuated from doctor, from patient. The doctor have been arrested. Patient have been left. Patient of the ICU have been left in the hospital to die, and many of them died. The other the other hospital have been destroyed. There is almost no functional hospital in Gaza, and the only medical kits that are working now are only providing primary medical care. The the complicated operation that needs a lot of equipment, a lot of specialized doctors are no longer made in Gaza. And with the situation in Rafah now, and they wanna ground to do the ground invasion in an area with almost over 1 million people, it's gonna be a catastrophe. It's gonna lead to a massive scale of injuries and death. And this is what we have to prevent from happening. They gave the best information that the best information, and now they are bombing this area, attacking this area.
Yes, Dr. Basel, Jazakallah for that and for your time. And I'm sure we will provide a lot more coverage over a period of time with regard to your tour in South Africa. And personally, we're looking forward to meeting you, inshallah. I see that you are going to be in Roshni this evening, which is just out of Johannesburg. You're going to stay in Johannesburg for the better part of tomorrow before you head off to some of the other provinces around the country. And tomorrow, I see you are going to be in Johannesburg at the Image Lifestyle, and hopefully we will get the opportunity of meeting up there with you and have a more in-depth discussion as well. But for now, we wish you well, inshallah, and also to Salam Foundation and Colors of Hope. We say Jazakallah. We thank them for providing us the opportunity of having this brief interview with you this morning. I'm sure there will be a lot more detail that we will be able to unpack when we meet at some of your events. But for now, we say Jazakallah. And again, we say thank you for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you so much.
Yes, we need to just apologize for that slight hiccup with regard to signal strength. We know Dr. Basel Abuwarda is traveling at this point in time, so there was a slight delay in our discussion and also in terms of the audio quality now and then breaking up. But we will definitely try and get you a more in depth interview was Dr. Basel Abuwarda at some point in time. But just to remind you that he was in Soweto yesterday. Today he's going to be at the Inyata wedding venue out in Roshni at 7:30 p.m. Tomorrow, the University of Johannesburg, a Juma program that will take place, and then the Joburg Image Lifestyle tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. He's going to places like still Middleburg, Newcastle, Pietermaritzburg, and Durban on the 20th of February, and thereafter is going to be the Cape Town leg of the tour. So, quite a full program that Dr. Basel Abuwarda has throughout the entire country, wherever you are, whichever city you in. And yes, please take a look out and obviously make a point of attending these events and supporting the scores. The time is just gone 9:21. We're going to go for a break. We'll be back.